Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Seen and Beyond. Today, we're going to talk about presumptive Democratic president nominee Joe Biden and who I believe, actually it's well known now, that he would like for this woman right here to be his VP, Mrs. Michelle Obama. And I believe that's a great choice. It is a great choice, Joe. Reason being is because the timing is perfect right now. She's very popular. She would unite Democrats and independents also. She's well liked. She's well loved the world over, pretty much. She balances Joe out very well. Her being very intelligent, sharp, well-spoken. Joe being just a little bit slow sometimes. He can be slow sometimes. Some people claims that could be some Alzheimer's setting in. I don't really know. I don't really know for sure though. Maybe he's just at a loss for words or just slow thinking, but she's completely the opposite of that. And they would balance each other out perfectly. The reason being too is because she would be very popular. She is very popular. And the thing about it is that it would not be a jealousy factor coming from him. And the timing is absolutely perfect for her. The reason being because she would not have to go through any type of, well, we're in a COVID-19 era. Follow me here. We're in a COVID-19 era. And we're not really sure as to come November, are there going to be lines? Are there going to be voting booths or things like that? We're not sure about that. So therefore, I'm sure that a lot of the campaigning will probably be done via the internet, video, and things like that. So that would very much be in her favor. Another thing being in her favor too is that her two young girls are women now. They're grown now. She don't have to worry about tagging along two young daughters anymore. Another thing too that works in her favor is that Barack Obama, her husband, would be all for her running for president, as well as Malia and Sasha. And I'm not sure about her mother, though. I see that her mother may be not so keen on the idea. But it says right here, Michelle Obama's star power could help Biden unite Democrats. That's very true. That's very true. It would definitely do that. It will pit the fear in Republicans. This ticket right there cannot be beat. That ticket of Michelle Obama and Biden would not be beat. She would definitely be one to get Trump out of office. She would be the most popular of the four. When I say four, I'm talking about Biden and I'm talking about Trump and his VP. She would be by far the most popular. And Biden has stated that he wants someone who's qualified, who can step in there and be president. Well, what better person than her? Because look who her partner is. Barack Obama. She's well qualified. In fact, she would be more qualified than Trump. Believe me, if Trump can do it, she sure in the hell can do it. It says as of right now, she's been the former first lady has been working with celebrities on voter registration initiative called When We All Vote. Okay, but I want to show you something too, though. That it says right here, supposedly she doesn't want the job. Michelle Obama's made that claim that she doesn't want the job. Well, let's put this into perspective and context. Let's go on right here. Biden says he would make Michelle Obama his running mate in a heartbeat. Great idea, Joe. Great idea. But I'm going to put something into perspective, though. Vice President Michelle Obama, believe me about this. If we keep encouraging her, keep the pressure up, pressure as in terms of encouraging someone, I think she would listen right here. Now, remember when she said that she does not want to run for public office. And I said I will put that into perspective. That simply means that right here, Michelle Obama reveals why she won't be running for president. When she states that she does not want to run for office, she was clearly talking about running for president, not necessarily a VP. However, it says right here, Michelle Obama on running for political office. It's not something it's not something I would ever do. You know what? I look into that and I try to feel things about that. I'm not so convinced with that. I'm not very convinced with that idea at all. I really believe that she was talking about the president. And I think that because the time has not really come where his political advisors nor the public have really expressed any outpouring of support for her to run. Outpouring of support to run, where you start hearing people wanting you to run, letting you know how much of a difference that you can make, your heart can change. Democrats dream of Biden's perfect running mate and Obama. So true. So true. A Biden-Obama ticket would obliterate Trump. He would be out of office fast. And it says right here, watch this. Former First Lady Michelle Obama said she would not run for president because she was not interested in politics and no longer lived a normal life, which distanced her from experiences of everyday Americans. Obama, 55, was First Lady from 2009 to 2017, when her husband Barack Obama was president, a popular political figure among Democrats. She was often touted by fans and pundits as a potential presidential candidate, but she ruled herself out of seeking public office. So she was more talking about that she would not run for president. Michelle Obama, in her own words, I would not run for president because I don't lead a normal life anymore. So I'll just talk about her not wanting public office or running for office. It was focusing on the president. Now, here's where I think it does lean where she would run. This is Valerie Jarrett says Michelle Obama won't run for public office. It would never happen. Well, women are inclined to change their minds, though. Now, here's where I think that it might lead towards her running. Right here. Michelle Obama says she would never forgive Trump for putting her family at risk. She has a deep dislike for Donald Trump. And what better way to exact revenge is to get him out of office. Trump, Obama writes, this is from her book, is a bully, a man who, among other things, demeaned minorities and expressed contempt for prisoners of war, challenging the dignity of our country with practically his every utterance. His bipartisanism, she says, was crazy and mean-spirited. Of course, its underlying bigotry and xenophobia hardly concealed. And his critique of Barack Obama's policies were yammering and expert. Obama writes at particular length about Trump's blatant misogyny, particularly the Access Hollywood tape, which she describes as painfully familiar in its menace and male clarity. So she has a dislike for Trump. She really does. And Washington Post, Michelle Obama says in memoir, she'll never forgive Trump for endangering her family. So that might get her to thinking, another 4 years of him? And she might not be up to that. So therefore, I'm not so sure that she's not going to run, or she has ruled that out. Keep one thing in mind, as I mentioned before earlier, his people, Biden's political people, I believe have not reached out to her yet. I believe that they will reach out to her. She is his first pick. She is the one that he would like to be his running mate, his running partner, and she would be perfect for that. And I want to go back to you something right here. And by the way, she would be the Democrats' pick too. The Democrat Party would love to have her as a running mate. She would be a great choice. I want to show you something too. I want to, let's back up here. Words that she said right here. Let's keep going. Michelle Obama's star power could help the unite Democrats. It definitely would. She would make a great VP. Nothing to lose there. Here we go right here. These are her words. If you're afraid of using your voice, give up your seat at the table. She has a voice. She has a big voice. And she is the type of woman, too, who likes to challenge herself, who likes to step away and out of her comfort zone. And what better way to do this than to go ahead and put a hat in the ring, step out of your comfort zone, and go ahead and be the VP pick for the Vice President of the United States of America. This was surely end Trump's reign as president. And if you guys want to help, I suggest that you guys flood her. Let her know that you want her to run for public office as a VP. This is not the president, as a VP. And what she can do is that after she gets Biden gets the nomination as president, she can even quit after a year and have it replaced. Just the whole thing there would be just to get Trump out of office. And she may think like that too. Maybe she'll think that I'll be on the ticket right there. I'll do my part. I'll get him out of office. Then I'll retire and let someone else take over. Or maybe she would just do it for one stint for 1 year. At least that would assure that Trump is out of office. So I kind of predict that this is like 50-50 that she would accept it. It's going to depend greatly on the outcry from the American people. It really will. It will depend on their outcry. I do not believe that she's completely rooted out. It has not just been put before her in such a forceful manner. That's the thing in which I see right there, though. So hopefully she'll take it. She'll take it. If she takes it, people, then Trump would definitely be out of office. Well, that was another edition of CNN Beyond. If you liked, give it a thumbs up. You can comment whether you believe it that she'll run or you believe she will not run. And you can subscribe. Until the next edition.